Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurfatina. Today I will present on professional ethics and the responsibility of engineering technology in ensuring community health and safety based on the Batang Lanslide ZUHDI. The construction industry play an important role in supporting economy, growth, infrastructure development and improving the quality of life. Projects such as road, bridge, building and public facility provide essential service for society. As engineering technology, we are responsible for ensuring the construction project carry out safety, efficiently and sustainability. This includes the following professional ethics, complying with the regulation and providing public safety in every stage of the project. Professional ethics requires engineers to demonstrate integrity, honesty, equability, and competence. These values have ensured that engineering decisions protect public welfare and maintain confidence in the profession. A significant example is the Batang landslide, which occurred December 2022. The tragedy resulted in the loss of many lives and highlight the importance of proper risk assessment, slope monitoring, safety management, and regulatory compliance. This incident serves as a reminder that engineering professionals have a duty to protect community by identifying hazards, managing risks, and ensuring development activity to not compromise public safety. Therefore, this report will describe the causes and impact of the Batang landslide, examine the ethical and professional responsibility involved, and propose sustainability and technology-driven solutions to improve safety in future construction and development projects. Professional ethics requires engineers to demonstrate integrity, honesty, equability, and competence. These values have ensured that engineering decisions protect public welfare and maintain confidence in the profession. A significant example is the Batang landslide, which occurred December 2022. The tragedy resulted in the loss of many lives and highlight the importance of proper risk assessment, slope monitoring, safety management, and regulatory compliance. This incident serves as a reminder that engineering professionals have a duty to protect community by identifying hazards, managing risks, and ensuring development activity to not compromise public safety. Therefore, this report will describe the causes and impact of the Batang landslide, examine the ethical and professional responsibility involved, and propose sustainability and technology-driven solutions to improve safety in future construction and development projects. The Batang landslide, a stark reminder that when risk management and ethical decision-making fail, the estimated cost is a measure in human life. Community health and safety must always be prioritized to prevent disaster.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Nurfatina binti Abdul Hadi. Today I will explain corruption and unethical practice in construction industry. Corruption means using power or authority for personal benefit. In construction project, corruption can happen because project involve a lot of money and many people. Some common examples are bribery, fraud, nepotism, and bid rigging. Unethical behavior means actions that are not honest or professional. Examples include dishonesty, negligence, and conflict of interest. This action can affect project quality and reduce public trust. Corruption can have many negative impacts on construction projects. First, it can reduce public trust in construction companies and engineering professionals. Second, it can increase project costs and cause delay. Third, it can harm the environment if environmental rules are ignored. Or it can affect health and safety. Poor quality material or unsafe work practice can cause accident and structural failure. Finally, corruption can lead to legal actions such as finance, imprisonment, and blacklisting. Engineering technologists have an important role in preventing corruption. They must always put public safety first. They should make sure that all construction work follow the required standard and regulation. They must be honest, responsible, and avoid corruption. They should also report any unethical behavior when they see it. By doing this, they can help create safer and better construction projects. The AHMAD Code of Ethics guides engineering technologists in their professional work. State that public safety, health and welfare must always come first. Engineering technologists should only do work that match their skills and knowledge. They must be honest, fair and avoid conflict of interest. The code also encourages continuous learning and professional improvement. Following this principle help build trust and professionalism in the construction industry. Corruption and unethical practice can affect project quality, safety, cost and public trust. Therefore, engineering technology must always act ethical and professionally.
Greetings, my name is Yarina Lagi Paramasiva. My bench number is CN240421, and I would right now like to present about the case study that we have chosen, which is Batang landslide, which was a very tragic incident that occurred on 16 December 2022 at Father's Organic Farm campsite in Batang, Selangor. So this landslide happened after continuous heavy rainfall caused a slope failure. A large amount of soil and debris collapsed onto the campsite, resulting in 31 deaths and multiple injuries. This tragedy became one of the most serious landslide disasters in Malaysia and raised concern about slope safety and risk management, professional responsibility in engineering practice. So moving on to the background of the tragedy case study, which is the Batang landslide, where the campsite was located near a steep hillside. Before the incident, the area experienced prolonged rainfall, which increased the water content in the soil. As the soil became saturated, the slope gradually lost its stability and eventually collapsed. The tragedy highlighted the importance of proper geotechnical assessment, environmental monitoring, and development control in areas that are vulnerable to natural hazard. It is also demonstrated why engineering professionals must continuously evaluate risk throughout a project's life cycle. So moving on to the impact on quality, cost, time, and community health and safety. The Batang landslide has a significant impact on quality, cost, and time, and also community health and safety. From a quality perspective, the incident raised concern about the adequacy of slope safety measure and site suitability assessment. In terms of cost, the disaster required extensive search and rescue operation, slope rehabilitation works, investigation, and also recovery efforts. These activities involved substantial financial expenditure. Regarding time, development activities in similar areas faced delays due to the additional safety inspection, investigation, and also stricter approval requirement. Overall, the incident demonstrated how safety failures can lead to major economic and operational consequences. And moving on to the community health safety, which was the most severe impact, where the landslide resulted in the loss of 31 lives and caused injuries to many victims. Beyond physical injuries, survivors and family members experienced emotional distress and psychological trauma. The tragedy also affected emergency responders and created public concern regarding the safety of recreational facility located near slopes. This incident clearly shows that engineering decision directly affects human life, making public safety the highest priority in any development project. Moving on to the next subtopic, which is failure of ethics, governance, and legislation. From an ethical perspective, engineering professionals have a duty to prioritize public safety above all other considerations. The Batang tragedy highlights the importance of identifying foreseeable risk and implementing appropriate preventive measures. In terms of governance, stronger coordination among authorities, developers, and engineering professionals is necessary to improve safety management. The incident also suggests the need of continuous review, strengthening of legislation related to slope management and land development, and also environmental protection. Strong ethics, effective governance, proper enforcement are essential to reduce future risk. And what is the lesson learned for future engineering technologies from this case study. There are several important lessons for future engineering technologies. First, public safety must always come before financial and commercial interests. Second, comprehensive risk assessment and regular inspection are necessary, especially for developments near high risk slope. Third, engineering technologies should adopt modern technologies such as building information modeling, which is BIM, drones, IoT sensors, and artificial intelligence to improve monitoring and early warning capabilities. Finally, professionals must maintain integrity, accountability, and transparency in all engineering decisions. By applying these lessons, engineering technologies can help create safer, more sustainable, and more resilient communities.
Nama saya Ahmad Irfan bin Azmin dan nombor metric saya CN240424. Baiklah, sekarang saya akan menceritakan tentang inovasi-inovasi pada beberapa teknologi yang kita boleh mengatasi permasalahan daripada rasuah. Yang pertama sekali, Building Information Modeling. Building Information Modeling ataupun dikenali sebagai BIM adalah satu software di mana kita membuat lakaran daripada AutoCAD 2D kepada 3D. Jadi, Building Information Modeling ni dia akan memastikan yang semua projek adalah transparent dan juga dapat diakses oleh kesemua pihak. Jadi, apabila dapat diakses oleh kesemua pihak, perkara seperti rasuah, manipulasi susah untuk berlaku kerana semua pihak dapat mengambil alih untuk sesebuah projek itu. Yang seterusnya adalah blockchain. Blockchain ni merupakan satu teknologi di mana kita boleh upload file ke alam maya dan juga file itu susah untuk dihapuskan ataupun dimanipulasikan kerana sistem pertahanan yang sangat-sangat canggih dan juga ketat. Oleh itu, segala transaction ataupun segala rekod boleh dimasukkan ke dalam blockchain dan juga korupsi ataupun rasuah akan kurang berlaku disebabkan oleh sistem keselamatannya yang begitu canggih. Baiklah, seterusnya adalah Artificial Intelligence ataupun AI. Okey, AI ni kerja dia adalah untuk melihat kerja-kerja di sebalik takbir dan juga memastikan tidak ada perkara-perkara yang tidak baik yang melanggar peraturan dan juga tidak dapat dilihat oleh manusia. Ataupun senang bahasa, AI ni dia akan memastikan tak ada kerja-kerja kotor di sebalik takbir. Selain tu, AI juga dia dapat meningkatkan dari sudut keselamatan di mana dia boleh predict potential risk dan juga identifying unsafe work condition. Okey, selain itu, kita juga ada satu teknologi baru iaitu drones. Okay, drones ni dia akan providekan real-time image and video to verify the construction work has been complete. Okay, di mana zaman sekarang tidak memerlukan kita sebagai manusia untuk bergerak ke sesebuah tempat untuk melihat hasil-hasil kerja ni. Kita boleh menggunakan teknologi baru seperti drone untuk kita terus melihat kerja-kerja pemasangan, kerja-kerja yang telah siap mengikut plan. Dan seterusnya, drone ni juga dia dapat mengurangkan possibility of contractors submitting false claim. Di mana bila menggunakan drone ni kita dapat lihat supaya kontraktor ni dia tidak membuat kerja-kerja tipu di mana dia nak savekan kos dia tersendiri dan nak mengaitkan untung yang lebih. Okey, kita teruskan dengan IoT sensor. IoT sensor collect real-time data from construction site. Okey, sensor-sensor ni dia akan menerima setiap data daripada setiap saat, setiap minit, setiap jam. Jadi sensor ni dia akan memberikan data kepada kita apa yang berlaku dekat construction site. Kemudian, less opportunity for individuals to manipulate records or hide misuse of resources. Okay, sensor-sensor ni, dia akan keluarkan data. Jadi, data ni tidak boleh dimanipulasikan oleh kita ataupun orang-orang yang tidak bertanggungjawab. Last sekali, sensor-sensor ni juga kita dapat monitor noise pollution, temperature, air quality and structural stability. Okay, dengan teknologi yang zaman kini yang begitu canggih, dengan sensor ni sahaja kita dapat mengenal pasti kebarangkalian ataupun punca-punca berlakunya pencemaran di sesebuah kawasan ataupun peningkatan suhu di tempat itu. Jadi dengan sensor-sensor ni dapat memudahkan urusan kita. Yang terakhir sekali adalah e-procurement system. Okay, e-procurement system ni menjadi sebuah platform yang sangat-sangat penting di mana dekat situlah akan berlaku segala dokumentasi, contohnya sebagai tender, submission of bidding, data-data untuk kontraktor dan sebagainya. Jadi sistem ini perlu memperkukuhkan dia punya sistem keselamatan supaya tidak berlakunya manipulasi ataupun penipuan di masa yang akan datang.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ilman Haris. So today I will present on community health and safety in engineering and construction project. So the community health and safety refer to the protection of people from hazards caused by development and construction activities, which is engineering technologies have a responsibility to ensure that projects do not endanger public health, safety and also welfare. A good example is the Batang landslide tragedy, which highlight the importance of proper risk management, hazard assessment and compliance with safety regulation. The importance of community health and safety includes for protecting human lives and property, reducing the risk of accidents and disaster, supporting sustainable and self-development, and also maintaining public confidence in engineering project as well. In short, safety should always be a priority throughout the planning, design and construction stage in any of our project. Alright, next, this slide discuss to us the major safety issues and impact of the Batang landslide incident. Several factors contribute to the tragedy. First, the campsite was located near a potentially unstable slope, which making it vulnerable and landslide. Second, the heavy rainfall increased soil saturation, which reduced slope stability and increased the risk of slope failure. Another issue was insufficient hazard identification and risk assessment before the area was used for the recreational activities. In addition, there was a lack of continuous monitoring of slope conditions, which made it difficult to detect early warning signs. As a result, the landslide had significant impacts on the community. These include loss of life and serious injuries, emotional trauma experienced by victims and their families, disruption of transportation and rescue operations, also an increased public concern regarding to the safety of the recreational areas. This incident shows the importance of proper slope management and effective safety measures. Lastly, this slide explains the responsibilities of engineers and engineering technologies in ensuring community safety. Right. Firstly, comprehensive risk assessment should be conducted before any development begins. Secondly, all of projects must comply with engineering standards, regulation and safety requirements. The regular inspection and safety monitoring should also be carried out to identify any potential hazard at an early stage. Any hazard identified should be reported immediately so that corrective actions can be taken. Technology will also play an important role in improving safety. For example, drones can be used for site inspection, and other IoT sensors can monitor slope movement and ground conditions. Artificial intelligence can also predict risk and potential failure. And lastly, early warning system can provide alerts before disaster occur. Finally, engineering professionals must always prioritize public safety over financial interests, follow professional ethics, work closely with authorities and stakeholders, and promote sustainable development. In other conclusion, effective safety management combined with modern technology and professional responsibility, it also can significantly reduce risk and help the community from future disasters.
To conclude, the construction industry is essential for national development, but its success depends on ethical conduct and professional responsibility. The Batang landslide serves an important lesson on the consequences of the inadequate risk management and the need to prioritize public safety in every development project. Engineering technology must not only possess technical knowledge but also uphold professional ethics, comply with the regulation and protect the welfare of society and the environment. In addition, the adoption of technologies such as BIM AI, blockchain, drones, and IoT can improve transparency, accountability, and safety within the construction industry. Ultimately, sustainable development can only be achieved through a combination of ethical leadership, effective governance, technology innovation, and a strong commitment to public safety. Thank you.